Hey traders, welcome to episode 758 of the show. You could be doing anything but you're here, and I appreciate it. Definitely a Saturday, a weekend, and it's actually a day that you'd think is even crazier and more amazing of a blessing that you're here, you know, because, dude, so many different things people could be doing, but I digress from that just to say that Bitcoin hasn't really moved at all. Like, we're talking nearly 24 hours, nothing, right? And so you just got to think that kind of with the wedge going on, maybe there is divergence still developing. I mean, someone could maybe even argue that from this low to this low, right? It's like divergence. And not regarding that. I mean, but then again, it's really tough. It's not as clear at all. You'd think this was divergence and there was no demand, and then you sold off again and you're at that critical support. You're actually kind of below the critical support. So from, talking about the historical one from like 2018, but as you can see, you're kind of holding on to the October 2nd of this year level. Same with like October 13th. Let's go to the daily again so you can see the exact same thing we were looking at earlier. All right, so Obi-Wan Kenobi support. All right, you're kind of in the Obi-Wan Kenobi support zone between, oh my god, dude. The duplication, always. Between 83.90 and 8,500, right? It's like a $100 range, just kind of sitting in there and churning, and I just don't know, man. If this doesn't hold, I think there's a real good chance you see 7,500. You'll lose like $1,000 in value, maybe pretty fast. But if you can't hold this, if maybe that 4-hour divergence ends up being real and plays out, then yeah, we could get a rise to the upside to at least like 8,750. The heart line of this little flag, maybe even run all the way at the top, 9,200 or so. But critical areas, chat. That's where we are. Negative momentum continuing to build. We haven't seen positive momentum since November 7th. So it's been about 10 days, 9 days, whatever. So college football also going on. Oh my God. Got so lucky the way things turned out in that Penn State game. Holy crap. Had one bet, 3 games. And it came down to that one. And I just, oh my God, the way it played out was so perfect. Even though I think Penn State wasn't executing, they were playing abysmal the whole game until the very end. They put together a over 9-minute drive for a touchdown.
Hey Mitch, can you add Roost 4 hours to the list?
HBAR, I think that's the first time ever anyone's ever requested that. Sure, Adrian A. Thanks for the 3s, dude. Never even heard of that. Yep. We can do it, man. What is this? This strange S coin. H bar to US dollar tether. Huh, interesting. I don't know. I mean, oops. Right, here it is. I don't know, man. Not much data is there. Not much data at all. What am I supposed to do with such little data? Not much. Not really much I can do. This thing's only been around since September. Like pretty much October is when this thing came to be on Binance. So I don't really know, man. Like, I guess it's holding supports. I don't really know, man. Right? It's like you've got a bottom level, a top level, and maybe like just another level here that you're trying to hold on to. Seems like maybe a cipher or something's going on. Maybe. Dude, who knows? It's Hedera hash graph connect, dude. I don't know. All right, 618. Let's go cipher. Not quite high enough, I mean, you were like 2% off. If it was to be a real cipher, maybe the 786 is where things turn around. It's maybe right here at 2.9 pennies. It's, today is the first day ever on the daily we've seen a negative histogram wick. Wow. Super neutral on the RSI, whatever, dude. So there you go, man. It's okay, right? It's decent, but I don't know. 113%. You were at 110% of a retrace. Oh, that's 3%. Sorry, that you were off by. So could be, invalid, but whatever, man. It's. Oh, come on, dude. Stay visible. We'll see here. So yeah, I mean, it would kind of make sense, right? So you're showing no bullish divergence on the 4 hour, but maybe look, you broke a support. I don't know. You're trying to get, like, you're in the zone again. You're trying to get back above it, but think about it, you could sell off again. Maybe by the time you get to 2.9 pennies, you show some nice divergence on at least the 4 hour or the daily, right? There's no impending price action reversal to the upside on the 4 hour though. Oh man, it was so close. Close enough. All right, so maybe set up an alert if you give a crap and you want to trade something like Hedera hash graph, which I won't. If you want to, you're probably low risk area, high reward opportunity area, 2.9 pennies. Great. Does that help Adrian A at all?
Bruh.
Hedera cash grab. Yeah, that's what it should be called for sure. Just drinking some Irwin coffee. Super good. I don't know what type of bean it is. It's a weird bean though. It's like a smaller than normal coffee bean that's like a light brown, and it tastes so good. I don't know what the heck I'm drinking. If he's here, he could probably tell me. Some fools were buying this up in private groups thinking it's something special. Of course, people are always looking for, the thing that's going to overtake Bitcoin, but everything fails all the time, right? So, I don't know, man. Just looking at the technicals, a nice harmonic developing, and that's all we have. Not much more than that. Okay? Great. So, you want to know who's doing well today? Look no further than BAT. BAT's been doing things for months. A couple months now. Gotta love it, dude. Let's check it out. How's it look on the candles? It's up like 6% today. Over 6%. Well, let's go, dude. Alright, so at the top of the range, it seems accumulation occurring in the range. So maybe you could just say, instead of a range now, ascending triangle connect. What? Yes. Do you not see the sell wall with accumulation developing? Oh yeah, and it's like the accumulation, right? The angle of ascent changed, didn't it? I'll show you. Hold on. Just everyone relax. Calm down, have a beer. Saturday, it's gonna be okay. All right, you see the accumulation, but then it's like this. This happens sometimes. Look at that, right? Where you had people buying in more than before, and now you have people buying in more than before, even more, right? The angle of ascent, it got steeper because more demand. So the sell wall, 27 cents. Hey, if you can break it, man, you might have a nice run to the upside. Let's go, dude. BAT connect. Go to daily. There it is. Looks visible on the daily too. Holy crap, man. Forgive this. Don't worry about it. Okay, so just showing that for educational purposes. Now you can see it, right? Just ascending triangle, impulse, consolidation. Might be setting up for higher prices. And it would make sense. I mean, you've only retraced less than 38% of the way from the highest high from April of 2019, the buying climax, the crescendo, the listing on Coinbase. That's what brought all this BAT to the upside so much. Jeez, sorry. Word farting. Okay. Are we cool? BAT may not be done. And just as of today, it's like the top performer. Nothing is, that's really a liquid asset is outperforming BAT today. Maker's up like 4.3%. Tomo chain somehow that's on my watch list is up 2.5%. That thing was beautiful, right? It was like a double bottom. Then it actually hit the measure move of the double bottom, and then it reversed exactly right at the measure move, like not even kidding. Bat launched a browser on iOS. Really? That's probably pretty good. It's probably really good. Not really showing up on the charts. I mean, if you zoom out on the daily, you can't even see that we're up 6.5% today, right? Crazy. Yes, Bat Connect. You're here for VeChain, Corax. Is VeChain here for you? I guess we can look at VeChain since it's down nearly 6% off its highs. Is it time to reverse on VeChain? Well, looking at the fact that we've hit a 78% retrace, absolutely. These are all reasonable areas where reversals can happen to the downside, right? So if not the 786, maybe the 886 at 86% of 1 penny. But again, the 786 and the 886, these are your deepest retraces, and there's a real high probability, especially after an impulse like this, after being so overbought, that you could just reverse. Now, I'm not saying the reversal is going to be devastating, even though it could be, because it's crypto. At these areas after impulses is where consolidation can start. We can start developing a wedge or a flag or some sort of pattern development. It's been a great run. Remember, over 150%. It was at its highest peak from its lowest low, October 23rd, to the highest high of yesterday, 183% increase in value. Yet, if you zoom out, it's like nothing, right? If you're a long-term holder on VeChain, you're still deep in the red. Wow. But beautiful rise to the upside, regardless of anything before. Okay. Oh, Rush Pabs, man. Yeah, I saw your comment, man. Wasn't able to respond, but dude, thank you so much for the 60 bat. You tipped me on the Brave browser. Yeah, if you tip me those, you are an unsung hero. There's absolutely no possible way I will know that you tipped me on the Bat browser. It's completely anonymous, and there's no API set up. Now, if you want to tip me Bat for real, you can tip me on stream through 1UpCoin in the description below, and it'll show up and you'll get recognized for it. But if you go the other way, just no one's going to know about it unless you say something like you are, which, again, I really appreciate the 60 Bat, man. Kings. ADA looking pretty bullish. Maybe. I mean, it's still been inside that downsloping structure forever now. Good Lord. I'm going to shift on over. It's up 0.5% today. All right, see, here it is, man. It's like, all right, the impulse, huge dump, and then a channel, normalization of your price action, and you're just not out yet. You're right there, though, aren't you? You're just, oh, man, like, if you could break out, you're not overbought. You're at 56.7, so close to bullish territory. And we know that a major retrace has not occurred yet. I mean, on this type of harmonic, right? Is the wave done? Is C to D finished? It took you from late June to now to be done. I mean, this could have been the bottom for sure. So if it was the bottom and Cardano was just to make a common everyday scrub retrace, which isn't a big deal or weird or wild, but people will be screaming about it, hooping and hollering. Common retrace between 6.2 cents and 7.9 cents. That's the common retrace area. Like you'd run up to 382, potentially reverse. 50% reverse. 618 reverse. Common areas. Always a chance you go to the 786, right? Sure. It does seem likely that the 382 would be an area where you would reverse if we ever could break this. Just considering the fact that look where B is from May of 2019. Also look left back to September 2018. very reasonable to believe 382 is a good reversal spot for 88. Runs up and it would reverse there before running higher or not. Okay. This huge pattern has been in development since December of 2018, so that should tell you how significant this is. And a retrace normally happens. Retraces definitely normally happen on traditional markets on patterns that are this large, so one would just need to be patient on 88 and wait for the breakout. But you know, if someone's, you know, this was like just like a ONT, just like a couple others that hit an 88% retrace when they should have been hitting a 786. I believe, yep, Cypher 786. It hit, reversed, and then dumped again. It doesn't mean it's over. It's just a shakeout, kind of double bottoming here out of the deepest retrace from X to C. Hard to find people IRL who care about crypto or trading or candles, right? Technical analysis, forget about it, dude. Sorry, hold on. Saying something. POS mainnet goes live Q1 2020. I mean, you know, if everyone knows about the launch going live in 2020, so it's not really an event. So I don't know if that's really what's going to do it. It's all speculative. I think the market sentiment, the macro market sentiment, needs to be much better than it is now for 88 to perform, right? Think about how good the sentiment really, I mean, I guess on this pump maybe not, but maybe this second pump, the macro sentiment was so good on this attempted rally here, you know, for Bitcoin. All the other alts were just pumping like mad. So, you know, we'll see how that sentiment goes on Bitcoin, because right now it's dead sentiment on Bitcoin. It's people are completely indifferent and don't care. It's like, oh, Bitcoin's not moving. So normally the retail and the public is very, very reactionary to the crypto market and how they think about it. Okay, oh, Bitcoin's only good if it's pumped recently. If not, forget about it, right? And that's how people get wrecked, because they stop caring, and then they stop scanning, they stop looking or paying attention to divergence developing, and then they miss out, and then they come back, and it's just this never-ending cycle of insanity, of cognitive dissonance. It's wild, man. You'd think people would learn after a while. Yeah, we can look at NEO. Sure, man. Let's look at NEO. That one's up 2.3% today. It was another harmonic, right, of some sort. Look at the impulse up sloping consolidation. It's really just trying to hold on here. It kind of just looked like the flag and broke it and is back testing it now, kind of maybe regarding it as support. Kind of off, iffy, right? Yeah, definitely showed clear levels of bearish divergence on the daily, so impending price action reversal to the downside on this asset seems very, very possible here. You were showing it not only on the MACD, but also the RSI. High on price, lower levels, relative strength, and being overbought. So the pullbacks happened. Not sure if it's done. It very well could continue to sell off. Very, very clear on the daily. All right, also, from your highest point to lowest point, we've hit nearly a 50% retrace. So you're in the golden zone. So these are potential reversal areas, common reversal areas. So maybe we reverse here. Maybe this is it and continues to sell off, or not. Okay, there's your NEO. It's great. Dude, I'm back to like numbers before Bitcoin was at like, it even broke out don't even get it. There is no accumulation as a streamer. Not really. Not for what I do. Accumulation of concurrent viewers. Alright. Whatever, dude. That's Neo. You want to look at XRP, I guess? Sure. So, you know, with XRP, maybe there's value. I mean, you know, you talk about a cipher or something. They could, you know, looking at like 24 cents might be a chance. Right around there as a support too that must be held. You know, look left back from August 2018. It's nuts, dude. So maybe those are good areas to take more of a long position, because we know like this one's might be a position trade. Position trade, not this be swing trade, but your position trade might be because of this. Let's see, Poloniex. All right, this is why at that 786 in linear scale, it might be, you know, you can trade in the short term, but you can also look at the zoomed out view and be like, oh wow, there might be extreme amounts of upside potential here, just based on if the demand line holds here, which is soon approaching. Okay, so continuing to, like, you know, one could just continue layering in or adding to their position incrementally, slowly but surely, not all in one, right? That's you're being given time, right? Because just remember, like with crypto, you know, it can go like this for years, and then think about it, man. Let me just try to get this tool out. I don't even know. I think date range, right, from where it really broke out to where it stopped. 63 days, right? In 63 days, back in 2017, XRP went from 68% of 1 penny all the way up to nearly 4 pennies. So 63 days, man. And then after 818 days of doing just about nothing, you know, price expansion, price discovery, whatever happened.
Thanks for the lock.
Bruh.
Why are you hiding your face? Did you get a bad haircut? BTW, I'm watching you on my big screen while working out on Total Gym LOL.
Hey man, I feel like if I, you know, stream for 2 years with a webcam on, like every single day, I feel like I can do whatever I want, right? That's about it, man. Just, it's like a form of vacation for me, alright? It's like less stressful, it's less, it's just, I don't know. It's just the way it is, man. Thank you for the 20. Yeah, dude, that lock. It was, wonderful, dude. It really freaking was. Let's see if I can pull it up. This was it. Let me find it. Chat, and I told every single one of you, if you watch the stream, about it. It's not like it was hidden information, okay? I literally discussed this on the stream. You can't argue with that. This was the bet. It was a 3-game, 10-point teaser. I even called it the lock of the year. I mean, that's like, it almost didn't cover, though. So, but it did in the end, and that's all that matters. It was the Penn State game that was scary. My God, the way the events went in the end was perfect. Had to go that way. Oh my God! If you watched the end of the last 10 minutes of that game, you would be sweating hard if you had this bet. And I went pretty heavy because I was very confident in the bet, but should have known that, you know, it would be close. It's week, 11 now or 10? It's so deep in the year. Parity can come out of nowhere all the time. I was just banking on Penn State bouncing back from a Minnesota loss, and they didn't really bounce back at all, but barely hung on. Jeez, dude. Okay. So that's the lock he was talking about. If you didn't know. Chat. And now I'm done for the day. Another one in the books, man. Whoa, what's going on? What the? I didn't click that. Okay, so you get it back to, thanks for the 20, dude. Back to just the discussion. 818 days and then 2 months. So it's like, you just gotta think about, all right, since the correction started, whoops, hold on, let me do that again. Really, since that correction started to now, it's been 682 days. All right, approaching 700 days. I mean, if it's been this long now and you're just holding on, are you going to be one to just fall asleep at the wheel after 682 days? Good. Market makers want you to. They want you to fall asleep. It's been lulling around for too long. And eventually this thing could very well break to the upside with lots of potential gains. All right. Whatever. Don't fall asleep. Okay, that's XRP. I guess we can get a Litecoin now or something. Okay, in log scale, it's like, yeah, you broke out. Made a high, made a slightly higher high, and not really any divergence, but just Bitcoin pulled back. So look, I guess the good news is for now, until it changes, which it very well could, if Bitcoin doesn't break to the upside soon, you're really trying to hold on to this support zone from October 2019, back from March 2019. That's really it. I mean, I guess maybe September 2018. There's chop here. You really want to hold that. You really want to stay outside of the little wedge you broke out of, so you could run to higher prices and make common retraces. You go to linear scale. You know, it's kind of like you were painting a rising wedge and you broke out, and a measured move of the pattern brings you down to like 52.26. What's up, Dad? Oh my God.
Drink Troll tip $25. Can finally watch this thing on the big screen.
Oh yeah, you can. You've been watching on your iPhone, dude? Yeah, iPhone just doesn't do justice, does it? On the sexual charts. Like Litecoin, man. Dude, Drink Troll, what's up? Holy crap, man, that bet was so scary. Oh my God. I was screaming and yelling because it was just like, there was such a good chance that Penn State could throw that. And they were gonna throw, remember? I mean, like, in the last like minute, last seconds of the game, talking like last minute of the game, Indiana threw this bomb, this like 70-yard bomb, and like Indiana was on like the 3-yard line, 5-yard line. Then they got a false start, and then they had to kick a field goal, thank God, because they then went for the onside kick and they failed and missed it. Chug on the honor system. Bruh. God.
Drink Troll tip $25. Is Chug on honor system?
Well, see, the thing is, I don't even have, like, being real, I don't even have the variation on. I turned it off on my birthday because I was already 4 chugs in debt. So what I can do, if you want me to real quick, live, I can change it. I can turn it back on. But, yeah, that's just the way it's been. You know, just let me know. If you want me to turn it on, I can turn the variations back on, no problem. And we can see what happens. Holy crap, dude. Bruh. Oh, nice.
Drink Troll tip $25. No dude, can finally watch on big screen cause your ugly mug isn't on it. Get that was
good. Good and terrible.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't know, sir.
Dad.
Bruh.
Hey, it's true, man. Hey, no one was ever saying I was pretty or I was ever gonna be a model, man. No one ever said that. People aren't here for my face. People are here for the technical analysis, the memes, the jokes, the laughs, the cries. So my face has not much to do with that, which is a good thing for my sake, all right? Hey, look, am I a Twitch thought? Because that's like inverse. All right, think about a Twitch thought turning their webcam off. What would they do? What would a Twitch thought do? How would they survive as a streamer if they had to turn their webcam off? Or they did turn the webcam off, right? Yes, YouTube emojis are so ugly. I completely agree.
Bruh.
If you didn't notice yesterday, Drink Troll, I was able to mash up the VeChain doing things and VeChain going to the moon. I synced it up pretty well. Let me try it real quick. Not going to be easy. I'm not very good at it. Let's see.
XRP going to the moon. Yeah.
Not bad, right? Not bad. Pretty proud of myself on that one, dude. So, Graham. Yeah. ASMR. Oh my god, dude. Someone, was it Black Plasma came out. This is unreal. I think even Drink Troll could appreciate this one. I think it's fantastic. I mean, like, how does this one not win? There are just too many good ones, you know? It's like there's me getting sniped on ESPN at the Bama LSU game. But this one, dude, I don't even know what to tell you. It's too perfect. Look at this. Oh no, it's, what? Are you kidding? Hold on. Okay, we'll do it like this. Look at this. This is okay, so Black Plasma. What is that? 500. S&P 500. It's like 007. And there's Kramer doing stuff. The Lambo. And there's the president of China, Jerome Powell. President Trump, the PPT. Oh my God, the spider, all-time highs, 2020. Dude, that is beautiful. Black Plasma.
Bruh.
Coming out of left fields.
Bruh.
Shaking things up. Wow. How does that not win? God. So, right, if Litecoin's breakout was real life, and if it ends up eventually making a higher low than this October 23rd low, and can rally again to break above like 65 bucks, you got 70 bucks at the 236, which we haven't even hit yet. That's the shallowest retrace. It's pathetic that we haven't even gotten there yet. So, but if it does, eventually the common retrace level is between 85 bucks and $108. That's it. That's Litecoin. Okay. Mao with a cheesy grin. Yeah, well, they're all, I mean, Mao and Z, different generations, both equally bad. Okay. Well, when we're talking about human rights and stuff like that, you know. Mitch Wright ASMR. Yeah, dude, that's it. The harvest is good this year. What? ASMR night? I don't even know how we would do that, man. It seems weird. Seems real weird. Twitch thought is certainly a word, yes. And it's just, it's for...
Hey Mitch, what are your thoughts on PLS? Thank you, smile.
Bruh.
Thoughts on Bitcoin dominance? I don't know, I haven't looked at it in a while. Oh my god, how does it know that?
Feels so good.
What are you wearing today, Mitch? Don't turn the variation on, turn me on.
Oh my god, I can't believe I thought I changed that. I thought I set up the alert box where the VeChain would show up. It's still showing the Binance. It's so weird. Okay, turn you on. All right. Elon Musk in jail. Oh yeah, super duper sexy. Elon Musk wearing handcuffs. Tesla at $0. All right. I don't know. Was that good? Maybe. That should definitely turn Alice and Nathan on. My God. So, Bitcoin dominance, man. I don't know. Like, if you're doing, like, this isn't even, you know, no one's literally buying and selling Bitcoin dominance, right? So it's hard to say that the technical analysis is real here, okay? But, you know, just charting it like it is real, just saying maybe you're in an upsloping channel since the bottom, January 2018, when at one point you were at 35% market cap dominance. Wow. And now, you know, you're just been continually selling off since its peak around 73.4%. Currently sitting at 68.25. Well, I mean, the divergence was there, right? A slightly higher high above a resistance. Impending price action versus the downside. Well, that's all we've been doing, making lower highs, lower lows now. So I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's still very, very high on Bitcoin, higher than it's been, you know, in like a couple years still. So that's probably good for Bitcoin, not as good for S coins. Who knows? Maybe it'll make its way all the way back down to like 64%, but it's still going to be the high majority. It's still going to be the driver of this market. Bald enough. Okay. And I've done it now.
Bruh.
I don't even know, man. I'm running out of sound clips. Sexual sound clips, you know?
Might as well ask, why is the tree good? Why is sunset good? Why are boobs good?
It just is.
Bueller.
No Kappa. I don't know, man. I don't know about the no Kappas. All right. Tesla at 0 eggplant. Hold on. Let's see if we can go to Tesla real quick and manipulate the chart. Here you go, dude. Watch this. This should be super duper sexy. At open tomorrow, or on Monday, sorry. $. Oh my God, it slipped into the negative. So anyone long on Tesla now owes parts of their soul and their family's lives. Oh my God, it's going into the negative $45. What? How do you even do that? You just do in this fantasy. Oh yeah.
Bruh.
That's it, dude. That's as sexy as I can be. For Judge Allison Nathan, that is. Do not hit 420. Do not collect. Elon Musk becoming private. Or showing privates or something. Okay. Wow. We did it, man. So here we are on Bitcoin. It's time for local on the 8th. Let's go back to Bitcoin and look at it do nothing for just a few minutes. We're at the Obi-Wan Kenobi support. Between 8,400, 8,500. Now, what are you talking about, right? It's like talking about this. The only thing holding you up, propping you up right now is right here. You're within it. Between the candle high close and the wicks. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi support. You're our only hope until 7,500. And after that, it's going to be like, I don't know. Who's after Obi-Wan? Luke Skywalker support. Maybe. I don't even know. Speaking of Star Wars, think that all this stuff came up because, I don't know, we're talking about the new Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. Dude, if you haven't seen Mandalorian, I think you'd like it. If you like Star Wars at all, you'd freaking like it. It's really cool. All right, it shows like what Boba Fett was. It's not about Boba Fett. It's about like the religion he practiced, like, you know, the religion of the Force, like Jedi religion. There's the Mandalorian religion, like the bounty hunter with like really cool, crazy armor and stuff. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's almost like the show is like a video game where like the main character like levels up and stuff, like with new armor and whatever when he completes quests. It's awesome. Really cool. It's a nerdgasm. Wow, Burger says watching Mitch Ray TA during the bear run is like training in a Rocky montage. If you aren't the one in the montage, you're gonna lose. Well, hold on a sec, because in the Rocky 4 montage, we had Ivan Drago, who was definitely in the montage all over the place, dude, right? He was, you know, they were sticking him with needles, and he was at the top of the line facilities in Moscow. What say you, dude, about that? The Qui-Gon Jinn support? Ooh, I don't know if I trust that one. Right? Qui-Gon Jinn support? No, Qui-Gon Jinn support was up here, right? Because once he fell to Darth Maul, then it's like Obi-Wan Kenobi's our support, right? And above Qui-Gon Jinn was like, I don't know. I don't think the movies went further or went back beyond Qui-Gon Jinn. So, unknown Jedi support. Whatever, dude. Doesn't matter. Okay, so argument maybe could be made that somehow you're still experiencing some bullish divergence, you know, whatever, you know, maybe if you cherry pick a little bit, right? It's just kind of like where you've got a low and you've got lower lows, and you have higher levels of relative strength. You do have lower levels of negative momo than this level, so that's still on the table. So maybe if this was to play out, which I don't know if it will, you'd always think that at very critical, insanely critical historical supports with some divergence, you'd think that you would probably hold here and maybe rally the upside. But again, hey, I was saying that here, and it just went sideways for like I don't know, a day and a half, and there's no demand. It never broke the upside, just sold off again. Not much, but it did. Oh my god. As I knew that, oh my god. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, would you look at that?
I can't decide what's sexier. Tesla going negative or that Nerdgasm Disney show. My glasses are fogging up real bad.
I didn't know Alice and Nathan liked Star Wars, dude. Really? You like Star Wars. Okay. When do you find time for that? Okay. If you like Star Wars, that means you're not working hard enough on the fumble Auburn. Georgia just got the ball. Get wrecked, Auburn. You're not working hard enough on the Elon Musk investigation, so highly disappointed in your efforts. Seems like that might be lacking. I would say sis, but all I have is
Bruh.
Man, holy crap. Alice and Nathan coming in with the multiple 69s in the jar, multiple Verges. And what was the thing that came out about Verge where Pornhub stopped accepting PayPal? So that probably, I don't think that helps Verge at all. How could it, man? Right? If Pornhub's not gonna take PayPal, super safe and trusted brand, created by Elon Musk, why in the F would it ever really solely rely on Verge, Tron Connect? Well, let's just chalk it up to, or not, did I say Tron Connect? Verge Connect, sorry. Chalk it up to Verge Connect being a failed project that tried so hard, and it is no more. All right. Your girlfriend's never seen Star Wars? Yeah, probably too late to get her. I mean, Star Wars is a hearts and minds thing. Seldom, I think, at an older age are you going to get into Star Wars if you weren't into it as a kid. It's kind of like anything, right? People aren't going to get into college football if they weren't into it at a younger age. Same like NBA, NFL, any sport, anything with pop culture. It's a hearts and minds thing, right? I mean, Disney is a genius, right? Thinking about buying Star Wars. I mean, they own Disney, so like generations from before, Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, all those characters pervaded the previous generations' minds, hearts, and souls, and those people grow up, and then what happens? They have kids, and then their kids are exposed to the same stuff the previous generation was exposed to. But now it's even a step further, not just Mickey Mouse, it's now Yoda and Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, all that owned by Disney. It's crazy, dude. They know what they're doing. It's hearts and minds. PayPal kicked Pornhub off. Okay, Lady Plants a lot. Thank you for the clarification. Awesome. Paps Wars, Return of the Blue Ribbon Connect. Yeah, dude. It's my favorite. Alright, someone keeps asking about XLM, Yanni. Sure. XLM Connect. Everything's Connect, dude. You don't know. Oh, wow. I thought Auburn lost it. So what's going on here? Okay, yep, getting kind of tired, a little divergence going on, kind of like double topping. Now you're at a very critical area. It's just like Bitcoin, man, like super duper, extremely important. If you can't hold this February 6, 2019 level, there's no support at all. Like there's no support looking left. I don't know. There might be another chart with more data or something. Let's see. No, that one doesn't have much more data. Kraken? Maybe it's Bittrex. Oh, Kraken has plenty of data. Alright, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I need. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up. Wow, let's look at just log scale naked chart real quick. Naked, yeah. Alright. What can we do here? That's pretty nice. Do we do it from the top though? 1, 2. That's pretty nice. Oh goodness gracious. Alright, so lifespan. It's overall bullish. You've just been in a correction since February 2018. Right, you've only made lower highs, lower lows ever since. I don't know. I mean, I guess you're making... There was accumulation going on. It was just price contraction, right? It looked just like Bitcoin, right? Where you had slightly higher lows, but much lower highs. So the distribution was, it seems like a little bit more steep than the accumulation. All right, and so I don't know where we are now. It's like, you know, looking left. Here's your candle high close. What we do? This is what we did, man. We finally made it back to some May of 2017 high. That's crazy, and that's where we've kind of reversed and held. And you have to understand, falling below this, I didn't even know how important this area was, really, right? Looking at it, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't either until now. But like, dang, falling below that's very, very bad. It seems like we even did fall below it briefly. Another candle high close from June of 2017. Almost hit that. That's a kind of a zone of support. Below that, man, I mean, you got like your three pennies, 2.4 pennies. All right, so super duper important area. Log scale look on. Stellar lumens. Wow. Momo shift breakout point is around 9.5 pennies. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go.
Bruh.
Judge Allison, do you like the naked charts?
How's MX doing?
OMG. Good God. I don't know. Let's see. Been a minute, man. Oh, that was that double bottom. It looks very similar to others. Looks like... Hold on. Let me see which one's got... I'm going to go to the US dollar without tether. I think that's way more data. Yeah, dude. I'm just doing that. Give me a sec. Oh, this is awful. Freaking awful, dude. Oh my God, indeed. All right, let's just take a look here and listen. Zoomed out view. Not in log. Good God. All right, so it hasn't hit all-time lows yet, which was near inception prices. At 33 cents, it's at $1.05. This thing's been killed. This looks like something that's almost gone bankrupt. But, all right, a low on price, slightly lower low on price. Let's go to the weekly on this, see if there's anything like V-Chain. That lower low, right? Oh yeah, my God, man. Class A bullish divergence on OMG, just like others, right? Look at that, man. It would seem like maybe much higher prices in store for OMG in the coming months. Just because of this, maybe, right? You got to break back above $1.05 though, where you are. You're at the look. You broke an ice line. You should have regarded it as support. You're now regarding it as resistance. So it does seem like, how in the world are you going to fail and dump to much, much lower prices when you have this type of extreme exhaustion on a weekly time scale? Hard to make an argument that it would keep selling off with this. Okay, so wow. But there you go. It's OMG. It's a speculative asset that doesn't have really much of a working product, no adoption, it doesn't make revenue or profit. It doesn't do any of that stuff, right? It doesn't have to report quarterly. You know, it doesn't have to do anything. So it's like, it maybe with all the divergence in the world, it may not matter because it's just a scrub asset. Okay. The technicals are saying it's potentially decent. The technicals are saying on the weekly impending price action reversal to the upside. Higher prices in store for OMG potentially. And that's all it's saying. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's how diversions work. Okay. Wow. Fallen from grace. Oh my God, dude. OMG is going to overtake everything. It was at $28 at one point intra week. Back at the highest high, the crypto, bubble before it popped. $28, man. Now it's at $1.05. That is insane. Why is the stream so dead? I'm a dead streamer, James Glenn. It's a known thing. definitely known thing. Okay. Wow. So, see, we look at, I guess, I don't know, Ethereum Classic or something. Looked at it yesterday. If you're an Ethereum Classic fan, sucks, man. It was so close. It did kind of break out for a couple days and head faked and just fell right back inside the channel. It's not over yet completely for Ethereum Classic, but you know, not really good when you fail here. Maybe it's you eventually make a higher low and we can show a form of accumulation, and then we can break to the upside. At least we hit a 23% retrace, unlike Litecoin. Litecoin has not hit a 23% retrace yet. High to low of the structure, you know. Eventually, maybe we could see 624 to 762, right? Your common retrace levels. Okay, so that's Ethereum Classic. Wow, same analysis, nothing changed. Up 1.34%, $4.62. All right, great. Let's look at Binance. I haven't looked at Binance in a while. I don't even know what it's going to look like, really. Been normally looking at it in log scale. If you look at it in log scale, it did break out. Momo shift breakout. And I mean, look how it failed, dumped, and then just bam. It stayed out, but it's now showing, ooh, gross. Triple MACD bearish divergence. Very bad, right? And pending price action reversal to the downside is what's being implied here on the oscillators, not just the MACD, but also the RSI. Right, it seems likely BNB will be selling off soon before running to higher prices if it was going to, right, like this. And then, you know, on the end, it's like divergence on the RSI right here. Well, there it is, man. Okay. Now, I don't know, man. Like, we can't use log scale, Fibonacci. I don't think it's really good. Let's just look, though. Don't worry about or linear scale high to low. We've only had really like a 23% retrace. So we reverse, hopefully make a higher low, and then we could run again. And your common retrace levels for Binance is going to be between 23.95 and 29.90. That's where in time after a sell-off, if the recovery can, you know, if the sell-off yields us a higher low than this low, we could just continue on after the divergence plays out, right? So eventually get to these areas. Okay. Okay. Binance. Not bad though. Right, what kind of run was that? One of the best runs of the year. You know, one of the best assets of the year to hold. It's change in value, unreal. 822% from the lowest low to the highest high of that run. That's unreal. Beautiful. Computer's kind of a little laggy because I have the game on one of the, like, on my TV. ONT still consolidating. Wow, still, that's a really good looking flag, man. Wow, I really hope, I mean, it'd be nice to see this play out further. You know, impulse, consolidation that's down sloping, not up sloping like Neo, and could eventually break to the upside and make a measured move or close to it, you know, to get us to higher highs, right? To at least $1.16 again, $1.30, right? Beautiful. No, Link is not a good buy at the moment. No, not really. I'm not saying, I mean, maybe it keeps going. It doesn't mean it's a low risk, high reward opportunity. It does. What's up, Blonde Sofos and Renee? Eric Coffin, good to see you, dude. Back to work? Alright, man. Work hard, dude. More request. Morgan Stanley Connect. Yeah, we can look at Morgan Stanley, man. So you're saying bearish Garley? Just don't know, man. It's close. Alright. I mean, it could be. You're probably looking in like X, A, B, C, D. But there's also the chance that it's like X, A, B, C, D. Potential huge bearish bat, right? Wouldn't that be nuts? Good shorting opportunity at $56.65.
THNX Mitch. How about TTH/BTC? Looks like a massive descending wedge. Any thoughts on where it's at?
Oh, we can look at it. Thank you, Benji, for the 321. Okay. So that's maybe a weekly thing, you know, setting an alert up there. It's pretty crazy. You're talking about, when's that high? I don't know where that peak is, dude. Hey, you know, when you show me a chart, you really want to make sure the date is there. Like at the bottom, you don't crop that out. Makes it much more difficult. I don't understand how Morgan Stanley could have what you're talking about right now. I don't understand how that's real. Oh. Yeah, that'd be a bat. That wouldn't be a Gartley. It's a 50% retrace. And that was exactly what I just plotted, right? That's a bat. And it would 786, right? A Gartley, very clear, right? It has to be a 61.8% retrace. That's what gives us the difference between the Gartley and the bat. All right, 50%, 886, right? Cruelty. Is that true? Right? We good? Bearish bat. Maybe. So let me know. No, that was not his name, Julia. No, no one should ever be banning that guy, Julia. Ever. Sweet Benji. Okay, anyway. Whatever, dude. Yeah, that was cruelty. Mr. Schaffer, good to see you, man. Technical analysis is literally transformed into a passion of yours. Good, Lunsofos. Good. Very good. Yeah, I wouldn't. A 2-year long bullish shark on Zcash? I don't know, man. I mean, I think it was just more like a double bottom or something on Zcash, right? With weekly divergence or something. would definitely not call that some sort of harmonic, dude. No way. Okay, someone's asking about Link. That's down 3% right now. Rising wedge. Rising wedge, and there was divergence. I guess it played out, and now you're continuing to rise, and you're just making very low levels of positive momentum again, right at that overbought spot, and not really going anywhere, man. Seems very, I don't know, not very active because of the wicks. Seems illiquid. I said that before, though. So it could keep on climbing to maybe hit 373 in time, but I don't know, man. This is a reversal pattern, right? Impulse with consolidation that's up slipping like that and converges. That's like reversal to the downside. That's what that's saying. Okay. Man, I hate being lame. I guess I'm really lame if I don't drink and I'm not on cam. Sucks, dude. Yeah, this is kind of like Zcash on the weekly. Alright, right at all-time lows. February 2017. So yeah, I guess low risk area, but whatever. Not really looking good. I don't know. I mean, it's like, could you call that divergence? Maybe. It's very iffy. There it is, man. Alright, Zcash. Man, we looked at a lot today. Different amount of assets. Oh, we gotta look at Ethereum to Bitcoin. Sorry. Ooh, never made it. Ethereum to Bitcoin never made it to that PCZ. Wow, man. All right, so Ethereum is at a very, very interesting spot. Okay. Look at this is log scale. Downsloping channel. You're at it. You're starting to break it a little bit, just a little bit. So very interesting. Got to break above 22,900 sats. That's an overhead resistance for real. And then you're going to have to break above like 25k sats. And then after that, you're going to break above 34,000 sats. Next overhead resistance. Okay, that's really after 22,000 sats. Your next real overhead resistance of this channel, if you do break out, would be around like 34k sats. So you got to break those. Touchdown Georgia, boom, nice. Anyone at all? Chat. Yeah, Morgan, it sucks, dude. Really, really sucks. Losing our quarterback when he was about to be taken out. It was like the last series he was in. Thanks for the 241 people watching, and thanks for the 120 likes. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. This is a daily time scale. Oh yeah. Okay. Zcash doing that. Kind of sharking. Yeah, maybe. Sure, 88% retrace. Oh, I thought it was 100% retrace. Jeez. What is it? Mike Martinez says Bitcoin's hanging tough. He keeps dollar cost averaging. He remembers last time there was a bunch of negativity surrounding price. Then it left everyone in the dust. Well, the context was a little different last time, right? Where we were on the up and up. We're kind of on the down and down on Bitcoin right now. You know, we're still correcting. It is still very unsure if this correction is finished and if the uptrend, the long-term uptrend, will sustain. We can look at that real quick. All right, slowly but surely coming on down, man. Coming on down. 8180 is do or die time. Barely hanging on to a support from July of 2018. Said it over and over and over again. Please stay above this. If you don't stay above this, you could very well see yourself down at like 7680 to 7500 or 7300. Sorry, here and here. This is not much of a support at all. Okay. So what an uptrend. Barely holding on, but you still are. Most people aren't going to look at it like this, and they're just going to think we're screwed. We're going to 2K, 1K, based on their sequential stupid theories that whatever. Okay, it's like their theories aren't really on the chart. They're just words. At least this is on the chart. At least this is log scale, right? At least this is creative and open-minded. So Wayne Batson, did you see the new meme of the month? It's pretty lit, dude. Pretty amazing. No, I do not remember Spot Connect at all. No. All right, man. Well, did all I could. Tried to hype people up. I don't know, man. Again, like, I'm not drinking. I'm not on webcam. I don't know what I expected. Things definitely. All right, so thanks for, everyone for coming out. I don't know, we've looked at everything. I think from start to finish, at least you're updated on Bitcoin, where it's at. Is it still in an uptrend or not? Yes. But we're still in a correction. I think like a midterm correction, It's like I really think you're still kind of in a correction until you break above 11K. I think until you really break overhead resistance, and I get it. You could argue that this was some sort of overhead resistance we created in this structure, this channel. Okay, well, we're back testing it. Hold above this long enough, then rally. Right? That should happen. We should not fall below this. We should not fall back down to 74 or 7,500 for a square up if this is truly the end of the correction and the reversal is happening, right? We should not be falling below 8,500, really. Okay. So that's it. So thanks so much, Dream Troll, Judge Allison, Nathan, for coming out, showing your support. Really appreciate it on a weekend. Benjamin, Adrian A, and Smiley Face. Thank y'all for the contributions. Because of people like y'all, I'm able to come back and do these analysis. I'm able to continue reinvesting in the stream to make it the best for your experience as the viewer. And yeah, it's a true honor and blessing. Very grateful. So I'll just be back sometime later. Till next time, respect the TA.
those turd nuggets?